Hey everyone, welcome back to the Reflection Report. In this series, I recap the past month, sharing highlights from my rank grind, wins, losses, MMR shifts, and the areas I'm focusing on to improve. And we'll also dive into the pro scene, covering pick trends, tournament results, and anything else cool that's happening in Dota at the moment. I am a little bit late with this one, but I really wanted to include the Dream League 25, so had to wait for that one to wrap up. If you're just wanting the pro scene recap, you can skip to here, but for now we'll jump into my past month's performance. I didn't get in as many games this month, with only 53 ranked matches. A lot of them were in party queue where I was focusing on syncing up with my new teammates. Unfortunately, I ended with one more loss than win, but I'm not too upset. A lot of it came down to teething issues with team coordination. I'm starting to think that focusing on Brewmaster might be my best bet to push into Legend. I can't always rely on my team to play properly, though I'll admit I'm not the perfect player either. With Brew, I feel like I have more control over the game. It's one trick pony time, baby, and I'm recommitting to hitting Legend by this month, and fingers crossed we get there. Our first round of the tournament took place last week, and we came out with a pretty convincing 2-0 victory. It's been a blast playing with group again. It brings me back to when I first started with my high school friends. The adjustment has been challenging though, as I've been working to learn everybody's playstyles and how our hero pools mesh together. But we're starting to find our rhythm, and we've made some pretty sick plays, which I'm going to show you guys now.
On the edge there, back green. He's probably not the one hero that you want to run into. 3-4 hero Ravage. And then Elsie coming in, the defensive ulti from the Juggernaut. The arena's there as well, trying to dish out some form of damage, but it's looking really good. Elsie, fresh BKB, just right-clicking everybody right now. Even Sweat's picking off Hazard in the side as well. And Radiant, they got to try to crawl away from this, but they certainly can't, as 4 heroes are dead, 5 heroes are dead, and even the one elusive, trying to be elusive himself, but cannot elude from that Ursa. It's a really good kill if they can get it. Monkey King, though, he doesn't survive. Pensiger turning one right click, he will finally go down. Back green trapped in his own teammates' snakes. Sweats awkwardly has to just watch him there. He's screaming for help in all chat. He can't TP out either. For the Tormentor there. Radiant just scouting out, making sure that Dire aren't trying to do it. This would be really good if they could find Ilse here. I don't think Ilse's died at all. It's been a free farming Ursa this entire game, so they need to get a kill on him. Elusive kind of showing himself, and Elsie coming through. Now actually Backgreen comes through and just ravages onto all 4 of them. Elsie coming in as well. The healing ward is there from the Juggernaut, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. The arena to respond. Now turning around a little bit. No, not quite. Dire, this is looking great for them, as it's a double kill for Elsie. Now Peter trying to get out of there. Sweats manages to find Elusive, and Elusive's going to go down. It's almost a team wipe as 4 heroes. Triple kill for Elsie. Not quite the gank you wanted. As Backgreen goes through the portal, I'm not sure if they...
Enough about me, let's look at what's going on in Dota as a whole. A huge patch came out with lots of changes to the map and other cool stuff. I'm not going to do a deep dive into the hero and item changes because, let's be real, I'm far from a professional, but let's go over the major updates. Roshan has decided to step out for some milk. He starts in the south pit during the day, then heads north at night, but don't worry, he promises he'll be back in 5 minutes. Oh, and now he throws people and disarms them, so good luck with that. The Tormentor now spawns in the top and bottom corners, and defeating it grants a healing aura. New waterways boost movement speed, 150 in strong currents, 100 in moderate ones. It's fucking wet out there, so use those currents to your advantage. Static Wisdom Room and Lotus Pools are gone, replaced by standing on top of the respective shrines to claim their bonuses, but only if there's no enemies nearby. Neutral items now come in 2 parts, artifacts for actives and enchantments for passives. Instead of random drops, clear camps to earn mad stones and craft what you need. Item swaps now have a 5-second grace period before cooldown. New amphibious jungle creeps are here, and those cursed satyrs are back as well. Universal heroes now deal less attribute based damage, and you can invest in all attributes at level 2 instead of 6. Reflected spells now benefit from all original bonuses. Slow resistance now guarantees a minimum movement speed boost. Retaliation damage now scales with primary attributes, and lifesteal no longer works with it. Moving into the pro scene, starting with recent tournaments. Team Spirit emerged victorious at Dream League Season 25, defeating Tundra Esports 3-2 in a hard-fought grand final. The tournament, featuring some of the best teams from Europe, the Americas and Asia, had a $1 million prize pool, with Spirit claiming the grand prize. This win marks a significant milestone for Team Spirit as it ends their 10-month title drought and establishes them as a dominant force in the 2025 Dota 2 season. The finals between Team Spirit and Tundra was postponed mid-series due to DDoS attacks targeting Team Spirit players. Leading 2-1 in the best-of-5 series, Team Spirit faced issues with players receiving numerous Steam invites and messages, causing game crashes. The grand final was a back-and-forth battle, with Tundra Esports pushing Team Spirit to the limit. Spirit's adaptability and strong late-game execution proved decisive, especially in the final game, where they capitalized on key teamfight victories. With this win, Team Spirit not only secures valuable points towards future ESL and Riyadh Masters events, but also reaffirms their status among the top Dota 2 teams in the world. The tournament itself was a massive success, peaking at over 400,000 viewers, showcasing the continued popularity of high-level Dota competition. Bit of a shame about those tech issues halfway through the grand final though. The PGL Wallachia Season 3 tournament, scheduled from March 8 to March 16, it will probably have started by the time this video is uploaded, in Bucharest, will feature 16 top-tier Dota 2 teams. These teams consist of 8 direct invites and 8 that secured their spots through regional qualifiers. The invited teams are as followed: Team Liquid, Garmin Gladiators, Extreme Gaming, Aurora Gaming, Team Falcons, Heroic, Team Spirit, and Tundra Esports. Avalis, OG, Navi, Barnyard, Pivot, Samogon, Team Tidebound, Talon Esports, Wildcard Gaming, Team Waska / Looking for Org according to what's on Liquipedia. This was mostly the old Boom roster, which disbanded after last year's TI, and the Beast Coast roster that was left over after M80 required said team. These teams will compete for a share of the $1 million prize pool, with the champion taking home a cool $300,000. Fisher Universe Episode 4 is on the horizon, set to take place from March 22nd to March 30th, with a $500,000 prize pool on the line. Teams from around the world will battle it out for their share of the winnings. At this stage, while I'm recording this, not all invited teams have been confirmed, but we do have some early names locked in. Bet Boon Team, Team Liquid, Paravision, and Aurora Gaming have all received direct invites, with more to be announced in the coming weeks. Regional qualifiers will round out the lineup, determining which teams will secure their spots in this high-stakes competition. The Blast Slam 2 Dota 2 tournament concluded on February 9. Tundra Esports emerged victorious, defeating Garmin Gladiators 3-0 in the grand final. This marks Tundra's second Tier 1 championship in just 2 months. February was a busy month for player movements. Let's have a look at those now. Garmin Gladiators captain and POS 5 support player Saleri has been placed on the inactive roster following his request for an extended break from Dota 2 due to the intense event schedule. This decision comes after a demanding start to the 2025 season, where the team participated in multiple qualifiers and tournaments, including a second place finish at Blast Slam 2 and a runner-up position at the International 2024. In Saleri's absence, Malady will stand in as the POS 5 support player. The team has not yet announced who will assume the role of captain during this period. Aurora Gaming has unveiled its new Eastern European Dota 2 roster, featuring notable player Toronto Tokyo. Kotek, renowned for his versatility, has transitioned from his previous support role to the offlane position. This roster marks a significant shift for Aurora Gaming as they transition from a Southeast Asian lineup to a fully Eastern European team. The inclusion of Toronto Tokyo and Mira, both international 2021 champions, brings a wealth of experience to the squad. The team is set to debut at the upcoming Wallachia Season 3 tournament. In a significant roster update, OG has announced the return of Seb to their active Dota 2 lineup. Sebastian, a 2-time international champion, will reassume his role as the offlane player and will take on the responsibilities of team captain. Seb's return is anticipated to bolster OG's performance, especially in the competitive Western European Dota 2 scene, where they face formidable teams like Team Falcons, Tundra Esports, and Team Liquid. However, Seb will not participate in the upcoming ESL 1 Raleigh 2025 qualifiers. In his absence, OG has enlisted Codex as a stand-in for the offlane position. The team has yet to announce a permanent POS 4 support player following the departure of Arn. This leaves a crucial spot open in OG's lineup as they prepare for future competitions. With Dream League now concluded, I've done a little digging and found some stats around the more highly contested heroes of the tournament. Starting with Abaddon, with a 45 picks through the tournament and about a 90% pick and ban rate. Bowden is highly contested pick due to his exceptional sustain and flexibility in drafts. His shield provides a strong dispel and absorbs damage, making him an excellent counter to crowd control heavy lineups. Coil allows him to heal allies or deal damage, making him a powerful lane presence. Bowden's ability to be played as an offlaner or POS 5 adds to his value, making him a safe and reliable early draft pick that can adjust based on the team's needs. Magnus with 42 picks and a 77 pick ban rate. He remains a top pick thanks to his ability to empower melee carries and provide massive teamfight impact. The empower ability granting that bonus cleave and damage, making him an ideal partner for melee heroes like Sven, PA, and Ursa. Between his ulti, shockwave, and skewer, he can farm efficiently, reposition enemies, and swing team fights in his team favor, offering both initiation and disengage potential. His versatility and synergy with meta carries make him a consistent pick in competitive play. Tiny now with 34 picks and an 82% pick ban rate. Tiny is a dominant force in his current meta due to his high burst damage, tankiness, and flexibility in multiple roles. The Avalanche plus Toss combo will quickly eliminate squishy heroes, making him a dangerous roamer and mid laner. As he scales, the tree grab ability seems to allow him to deal massive damage to towers, giving his team strong objective pressure. With high base armor and HP growth, Tiny remains durable throughout the game, making him effective as both a frontline bruiser and an initiator. Snapfire now with 32 picks and a 63% pick ban rate. Snapfire excels in both the laning phase and late game teamfights, making her a valuable pick in many drafts. Her Scatterblast provides strong area damage and slow, allowing her to harass effectively in lane, with Little Shredder reducing enemy armor, making her a great asset against tanky heroes for securing Roshan. With her ultimate Mortimer's Kisses, incredible long-range damage output, which heavily impacts fights when used correctly. Additionally, Fire Snap Cookie provides both mobility and a stun, making her a strong initiator or defensive support. And lastly, Rubik with 31 picks and just under a 60% pick ban rate. Rubik remains a top tier pick thanks to his ability to turn the enemy's best spells against them. Spell Steal allows him to copy powerful abilities like RP, Black Hole, or Doom, giving his team a massive advantage in fights. Fade Bolt weakens enemy damage output while providing a strong wave clear, and Telekinesis offers reliable crowd control. As a high skill stealing hero, a well-played Rubik can single-handedly change the outcome of teamfights by stealing and utilizing key enemy abilities. And that's just about a wrap on the latest Dota 2 updates. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Good luck, have fun, and keep climbing.